Greetings from our studio here in Charlotte, North Carolina, where we have the privilege of making leather goods for you, and also through our School of Leather program, helping you better understand and develop your own leather making talent. My name is Scott Hoford. I'm the founder of Colston Keene Leather, and I'm excited to be with you today to introduce to you our satchel production and design course. It's a 4-day course that we offer here on site in Charlotte, North Carolina, in our studio, where you work side by side with myself and our leathersmiths as we kind of take you through the journey in terms of next level leather craft. So for many of you, you have a fair amount of experience working with your hands, a great amount of experience working with leather. You've already learned some of the basics in terms of stitching and rivets and how to build leather goods and maybe assemble leather kits. But maybe you're inquiring about next level production status. It's one thing to buy a kit online that's already got holes punched and the leather is already marked for you and you just pretty much assemble it. That's one level of talent and skill. It's pretty accessible. But what if you're interested in actually figuring out how to make the kit itself? To actually make the pieces of leather with the holes and the stitching that need to happen so that you can actually assemble this into whether it's a bag or a clutch or a purse. Maybe you have in your mind a vision of an idea of something that is in leather that you want to make. How is it that you get that idea out of your mind onto a piece of paper, onto a template design, a pattern, then actually to leather, and then assembling it so that you actually have the 3D version of what you've been thinking and dreaming about? That next step is really this more evolved place in terms of just basic leather work to satchel production and design. And we talk about satchels, but we really mean anything that you want to make. If you want to make a wallet, you want to make a crossbody purse or a clutch, you want to make a journal, anything that requires some sort of idea and dream that needs to be brought into the leather space, there's a several stage journey that you go down, and we want to take you through that coursework specifically over those 4 days in terms of how we take a design and we take that design, that concept, that idea, put it to template, and then put it to leather. And so what you will do is you will have an opportunity to experience that with one of our leather bag designs, so that you can see it in real time with your other classmates. And what we'll have you do is you'll literally be given a hide of leather and a bunch of cardboard stock. It'll ultimately look like this, but you'll get a big sheet of this cardboard stock, and we will, together as a class, build out a template for one of our 4313 satchels. And we'll build that template together and talk about how we've come to this specific design, how we punch the holes, why we punch the holes, why we put them the way we do on the template itself, how we position the stitching holes, the whole process. And this will be an example of what you will get to experience in real time, that you will then be able to take that information and translate it to your own item when you go home, to your own bag, to your own satchel, to your own crossbody, to your own journal, whatever it might be. And so for us, we want to work very intentionally with you on what it means to take your idea to this kind of version. You lay this on top of leather, and then you cut that out and mark it and stitch it and assemble it. And we'll show you in a real practical way those stages and those steps. And you'll be around other colleagues like yourself, other students who are already evolved in the leather goods space, but maybe you're sort of looking to try to figure out how to dial this in terms of understanding how to take your idea to fruition, to a real leather good. Who is this for? Well, real simply, this is for the person that already has some experience working with leather, some baseline experience. You know how to stitch, you know how to rivet, you can cut leather, you can put snaps together. You have this basic idea, put belts together, buckles, those kind of things. You have the basic idea of how to work with leather in a more baseline core way. But this is also for the person who says, listen, I'm retired, I'm a stay-at-home parent, I want to learn something new that I've never really mastered before. I want to take my leather crafting idea to the next level. Maybe you want to merge in your ideas to a business. Well, we would be glad to be a part of helping you understand how to build out your product design so that then you have something you can maybe sell, something that you can move. It's something we experienced when we started in 2010, so we know what it's like to have a vision, a dream towards something and then see it realized. Also, what really happens here in a meaningful way is you're going to be standing at a leather bench with 4 or 5 other students and our leathersmiths who will be carrying you through this journey, and you'll hear the way we in-house make these leather goods, but then we're going to hear from you as students who are also out in the field making beautiful leather products, and we get to hear techniques and ways that work for you as well. So the collaboration is incredibly meaningful, let alone the relationship building. So you will establish great and new friendships here as well. So we really look forward to that next stage of what it looks like for you to be a part of an evolving leathersmith. We do it in community. We work on some assets that allow you to take your vision, your ideal, your dream of a concept to paper, to template, to leather. And how do we do that? And we walk you through that over the 4-day journey. Look forward to being with you. If you have any questions, info@colsonkeen.com, or you go to our website, colsonkeen.com, and search Leather School, and you'll find all the different courses that we offer in that experience. And this one is the Satchel Production and Design program or course. Look forward to the days ahead, and thanks for your time.